Okay, so I finally put up the list for South Africa's squad against Zambia. A lot of people. So now South Africa is going to start building up its rhythm for Nations Cup, and they'll be playing their first match against Zambia. When is the match, TK?
This game between South Africa and Zambia,
Yeah.
it's it is quite a sort of a historical game because you find out that South Africa are facing Zambia. Although they haven't met that much recently, they've met once in a friendly in 2020, and I'm talking about the pure national team, not the Kosafa and the Chen teams. So it's going to be a very interesting affair where South Africa isn't really out there to they want to win the game, but as the coach said in the press conference yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, he said that he's trying to give other players a chance and see where he can give other people a chance to showcase how they play.
Yeah. So I'm looking at the list. So Lau Foster is like South Africa's in the best. He's the one that plays in Europe, right? Yeah. Number
Yeah,
9.
Lou Foster, Burnley in England.
Yeah, so it's good that they're bringing him in this game, even though this is not a big game. I'm surprised Burnley allowed him to come over. But anyway, but it's good because they need to build the rhythm. Even though to me, this game is more of just starting now. You have time. There's not much time actually. December is now just figuring out how the team can build chemistry. So they want to be careful about not bringing in too many new people because you want to stick with the guys you have and let them build each other. But let's look at the list. Take us through the list, Segodi, and tell us if there's any new guys. Who are the new guys that are in here, and who are the guys that we know? We know Rowan Williams.
Yeah,
That's the man. That's always the man. Go ahead. Start from there. Rowan Williams. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, goalkeepers, we have Rowan Williams, Ricardo Kos, Sipho Shane,
Yeah.
Tabang Matuludi, Kuliso Motau, Tabo Moloisani, Nkosinati CBC, Obrimudiba, Kulumani Tamani, Samkelo Kabini, Begazeli Mpoazi. Midfielders, we have Tebo Homukwena, Talentim Bata, Masindi Nimatengela. This is the new guy from Orlando Pirates.
Yeah, the midfield, they have a lot of new midfielders. They have a lot of new midfielders. Yeah.
Then we have Batusi Obas has always been there. Sipepelo Sitol has always been there.
Okay.
On the forwards, we have Oswin Napolis always been there.
Yeah.
We have Mohaun Kota has been there. Tepang Moremi, we have Sipombule, all they've been there. Lyle Foster, Evidence Mahopa, they've been there. The new guys.
Magokpa is not Gakpo.
Yeah, sure.
The new guy is
there's a new guy in the midfield. Talk about that a little bit, Segodi. Yeah.
Masindi is playing for Orlando Pirates. He's been doing very, very, very well for Orlando Pirates. So I'm not surprised he's in the list, because if you can see his performance for Orlando Pirates, you see that he deserves to be tested and see how he will cope in the national team.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead, Sam. Thank you, Segodi. Go ahead, Sam. Yes.
When Masindi was called into the squad, a lot of people were questioning why did they drop Tutuzi Shabalala. Tutuzi Shabalala has been amazing at Kaizer Chiefs. So I understand what the coach is trying to do. He's trying to build new chemistry. What I mean new chemistry is saying if that player is not available, we don't want to experiment with the World Cup. So he's trying to test waters, because to me, myself, it seems like a great replacement. And another question has been Thembikosi Lodge. Those players, those have always been there. Why they not calling the squad? But the coach always believes in the young blood. New talent.
It's better for him to bring them now, because the later you bring them, the worse it is. Because so we can try them now for looking towards the World Cup. It might be too soon for Nation Cup, but you need to have an opportunity to test them now. Yeah.
And even I can attest to this statement in saying, and the man, when he was brought into the field, everyone was questioning, who is this guy? He did a very good job. The man played a very good game when Boaz was red carded. So the coach is trying to say, I have a plan B or plan C if plan A doesn't work.
Very good.
You understand? Injuries can occur. We don't know. This is football. Red cards can happen. So he's trying to sort of not change too much of the midfield, but maintaining the culture of the game.
Yeah,
of
that's
us.
how.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have to bring in these new guys, and this is the best time to do it against Zambia because there's no pressure in this game. But the closer you get to the main competition, that's when you start focusing on who's going to be your for sure starting line. So very good point. Very good points. What are your thoughts, TK?
Yeah, I agree with what everybody's saying. You know, whenever the coach brings in a new player that is unexpected, I would say, to a particular fan base, it causes, you know, a riff-raff in the country. What from Namtangela coming in, you know, a lot of people, as Sam said, that they were crying about why isn't Duduzi Shabalala coming in? Why isn't Villagaz coming? Because everybody thought when they saw Hugo Bros in the stands for Kaizer Chiefs versus Orbit, they're like, at least maybe we'll see a Villagazi and Duduzi Shabalala in the coming friendly. You know, since we know that he's not gonna choose a specific squad, he's gonna choose, he's gonna you know, chop and change. But he did say in the press conference that the reason why he's bringing some few new players into the squad is because there's some players he's not even sure about for the AFCON. For example, he talked about a Sipo Mbule and I think an Mbata. He said the way they're not getting game time recently, but he said that it's okay, but it's okay right now because it's only a few games. But if it's something that's going to occur for 3 months in a row, that's when the issue's going to come in. So now he's trying those Namtangela boys, and he's trying out Makhalwa, who everybody was crying for a long time. So why is Keluso Makhalwa not being, you know,
what position does he play?
A striker, he's a winger.
Oh yeah, I see him, Makwala. Yeah, the way South African names are spelled and the way you pronounce it is different for us. You mean if it was American, Makawa.
With Africans, name. The names that are written, when you try to say the name, you must try to, you know, include all the letters in that word. You know, it is spelled how it sounds.
But it's different in different parts of Africa because in Nigeria they don't do it that way. Yeah, Nigeria's style is different. I mean, not Nigeria, Europe. Each tribe has its own different way of. But in general, in West Africa, the way it looks is the way they use. It sounds more like how English would say it.
For example, in Nigeria, Olijide, right? You say Olijide, but
but you have to
some
put an accent.
Olijide, or
you have to put an accent on it, though. Yeah, I feel like you can tell us about it. All right, so before we move on to Afalabi, so tell me again, who are the main players that the new guys are? How many new players and who are they in what position?
The new players we have. We have Keletso Makhaola and Masindi Nemtinjani. Tinjani plays in the middle of the park for Orlando Pirates. I don't know whether Bruce will lose him as a number 10 because see him having only one number 10 as Sipho Mbule. But he plays normally on the middle of the park like he's a central defender. Plays as an 8 or 6 sometimes. And then Keletso Makhaola, I think, is there to see if he can replace Relebogile Mofokeng if Relebogile Mofokeng is not ready for AFCON. Since
he's
just came back from injury. But he plays as a winger, like the
I don't know if they can win Nation Cup if he's not ready by then. Or they need that guy.
And he gave a brilliant assist, yesterday, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
he gave a very.
Last thoughts, Afalabi, before we check out. Yeah.
I think it's a good one, the team against Zambia. Like you said, Mustafa, this is the best time to test some unknown quantities in the team, find out if they will be useful in a major tournament. And there's nothing wrong if it goes wrong. There are a lot of talented players, even in the domestic league, that need to be tested now, so that at least you can know, the other players can know that their positions are not cast in stone. And that will put pressure on a lot of them, especially Leo Foster. If I look at the South African attackers, I can't find any other attacker that has the profile of Leo Foster, a typical number 9. So they need a replacement for him. All the other strikers are different. They are not quite number 9s. So this is an opportunity to try someone that can fit in if there's an injury for Leo Foster, or maybe he can't play the game or something. So it's a good one.
Who's the goalkeeper that plays for Chipa United from Nigeria? What's his name?
Nobody.
What's the name of the goalkeeper for Chipa United, the Nigerian guy?
Stanley Nwabali.
He needs to become He needs to become a South African citizen and play number 9.
Nobody deserves to be. Nobody deserves to be. You know, I don't know what you call it.
Especially with his
A
head. He
pundit.
can do head that.
He has a pundit mentality. He needs to go and be a pundit.
I'm just joking. All right, so I'll probably take us out. Very good show, guys. And thanks, Sam. Sam has been on our show from last year, but he took a break, so he's back. Thank you very much.
We don't bring predictions.
news.
We don't bring predictions.
Mustafa.
Yeah.
Okay,
Prediction.
another
Predictions. Predictions. Okay,
Yeah,
very
okay.
quickly. So I
Mustafa.
predict that South Africa will win 3-0. Where's the game being played?
In Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium.
Yeah, 3-0.
Yeah.
What's your prediction, TK? Yeah.
2-0. 2-1.
My prediction can be 2-1.
What?
2-1 South Africa. South Africa is winning.
Give up one goal. Okay. Yeah.
Hear me.
I hear you.
I
2-1.
think South Africa will win 2-0. I don't see Zambia scoring against South Africa. I may be wrong though.
Yeah. Why do you say so, Sam? Why do you say so?
Because if I look at the Zambian,
I feel like
Well, let him go quickly. Then we're gonna
we're very slow when it comes to interception and counter-hitting balls. You know, after maybe let's say it happens a corner, we are very slow when it comes to recovery. We don't recover fast. Yeah,
Okay.
so I see a 2-1. There's that gap in me that says they're gonna
but
score.
if you're going to bet for I'm gonna say bet for over 2.5 goals. There'll be 3 goals in this game. Okay, what are you gonna say, Afolabi?
Yeah, I wanted to say that I've seen the Zambian team and some of their strikers are wasteful. They will create chances, but they're not as clinical as you would expect. So I think South Africa will win with 2 goals without reply.
Okay, what about you, Sagodi? What's your prediction? Yeah.
No, I'll go with Afolabi. It's 2-0. And then breaking news.
Go ahead. Breaking news.
We have 3 officials from South Africa officiating the game between Nigeria.
I hope that they're not from Betway. I hope they don't work for Betway.
We did you guys a favor. You should do us a favor now.
Yeah. Okay, TK, you said, what did you say, TK? You said 2-0 or 3-0.
Yeah, I said 2-1 because Zambia are very critical. But
all right,
so
we gotta go, guys. We'll be back tomorrow to talk about what were we saying we're going to talk about tomorrow? Oh, the game between Italy and Amajimbo. Yeah. Okay. Check us out.
Well, it's been another brilliant South African football show. Shout out to Sam who came back after a long time. We really missed you from the oblivion. Yeah. And then Segodi, TK, and Mustafa. I'm still Afolabi. We'll be back again tomorrow or Saturday. Bye for now.
Okay, thanks. Good one, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.